A prenuptial agreement is a contract between two people preparing to marry that outlines how property will be divided up in the case of a divorce. It's also known as a prenup. Nevada state law refers to it as a premarital agreement. In this video, we'll cover what prenuptial agreements are, what Nevada law has to say about them, and reasons a prenup wouldn't hold up in a Nevada court. Make sure that you watch to the end of this video so you can download a fillable prenup template. This can be a good way to understand what information you need before drafting one. In Nevada, as in most other states, a prenup can't determine child support arrangements. These are decided by the courts, which are legally mandated to act in the child's best interest. But a prenup can cover pretty much anything else, from property to life insurance to alimony, which is a fancy word for the support one spouse provides to another after a divorce. A prenup can also dictate pet custody after a divorce. Nevada has its own version of the Uniform Premarital Agreement Act, which was passed in 1983 to standardize prenup laws across the country. The law basically says that a prenup has to meet a few standards in order to be enforceable. If one spouse is upset about the distribution of assets after a divorce, he or she is responsible for proving that one of these criteria hasn't been met and that therefore the prenup shouldn't be valid. First, both parties should be able to prove that they were upfront and honest about their financial situations before signing the agreement. It also needs to be easily proven that both parties voluntarily entered into the agreement. If the agreement was unconscionable, which means extremely unfair at the time that it was signed, a Nevada court won't accept it. And if the prenup puts one party at such a financial disadvantage that he or she has to then rely on the state for support after the divorce, the court has the authority to instruct the other party to pay alimony. Nevada case law shows us that the court is likely to uphold a prenup if both parties had the opportunity to seek legal advice, possessed some business sense, and understood the financial resources of the other party before signing. So if you're thinking about a prenup, make sure that you take measures to draft an agreement that's fair, not fraudulent, not misrepresentative of your financial situation, and not signed under duress. In Nevada, a prenup has to be in writing and signed by both parties. Signing in front of a notary public can add an extra layer of protection. No couple wants to talk about the logistics of divorce before they marry, but if you ask anyone who unintentionally ends up in divorce court, they'll probably tell you it's a good idea to at least think about whether a prenup is right for your relationship and circumstances. You can get an agreement that works in Nevada at the link right here. Hit that subscribe button as well for more videos that simplify some of life's most complicated legal situations.